Hey guys, Tim here, and welcome to another episode of Wild Eye Wednesday, where I review Wild Eye movies. And today I'm reviewing Weird Friction from Wild Eye Releasing. This is a really fun anthology movie. First, I'm going to read the back. At least try to read the back, because I always have a problem with reading. The Collector's Midnight Halloween Special airs once a year, with 4 tales of terror, each more horrifying than the last. Follow the story of a group of teens in search of a missing body, a babysitter's horrifying night, a vampire adult star, and 2 girls as they uncover what may be the end of the world as we know it. This is Weird Fiction. This is a really fun movie from Wild Eye. I really enjoyed it. And I'm sweating. The first story is about like these 2 guys, and they're looking for a body because there's a guy going around killing people. This is a slasher. It's a slasher, like this story is like a slasher anthology story, but I really enjoyed it. It had some cool effects, and the acting is pretty good. It's mostly like young, like teenagers, I think, that are acting in the movie. And I really enjoyed this story. There is a little bit of gore, but not too much gore, but it's still pretty fun. Okay, I think the second story is The Babysitter. It's a babysitter story. Like, this guy goes to babysit like this kid, but the kid is like played by an older, like, adult. I think he looks like he's like 20 or something. But I really enjoyed that one too. That one's a pretty good story. I really enjoyed the atmosphere in this movie. It's supposed to be like an 80s like anthology, but it's still pretty fun. Even though it's supposed to be it looks like it's supposed to be in the 80s, but they add, like, some parts you can see cars in the background, but that's alright because it's a low budget movie. This movie was made on about, like, this movie had a $300 budget, which is pretty impressive for what they came up with for the movie. In the movie, the second story is about like a vampire porn star, and I didn't like this one very much, but it was still pretty fun. It shows like this guy, and he like gets bit by one of the actresses in the porn or whatever, and he starts slowly turning into a vampire, I think, or he thinks he's a vampire. I get kind of confused. But it's still pretty good. It's set in the 80s. There's cassette tapes. There's vinyl records in the background. And there's a teeny bit of gore in this one. Okay, sorry if you guys heard that. Just got a notification. The third story. Let's see. I might be mistaken. Oh, the 4. Let's see. I get kind of. Yeah, this is the third story. Sorry, guys. I keep on wiping my face because it's like so hot in this room. The third story is about like a alien that like crashes on Earth. The alien is trying to destroy Earth, And people are like spitting out like this blue stuff. Like he has like this meteor thing, and it's kind of weird. And this one was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. The alien makeup looked kind of cheesy, like a really like one of those Dan Diller's I forget what his name is, but I really enjoyed this one, Alien one. It was pretty creative, and it's like two girls and they're living at like their parents' house, and stuff just happened. Like an alien like crash lands one night, and just a lot of crazy stuff happens. And okay, guys, this is the end of this short review, and thank you guys for watching.